I'm on my way. Oh, you're mine. Oh, you're mine. What's good? What's good in the hood? Good morning. Good morning. How are you, beautiful people, doing this morning? I am making coffee. Not a lot, though. Not a lot. I promise. I'm not going to make a lot of coffee because I've been on 10 with this coffee. Funny story about the coffee. Remember I told y'all that I was getting decaf I was taking a caffeine break and I was getting Barbosa, Barabosa. Did I do it right? Barabosa. Remember I told y'all I was doing the caffeine, like I was not doing caffeine for a while because I don't know, it was just I needed a break from caffeine, right? And I had went to the store and got groceries. I don't know what day that was. And this whole time, not the whole time, but at least for the past 2 weeks, I have been the coffee I got, the donut shop coffee I got, great value, right? It's got caffeine in it. I've been torqued up this whole time, bro. So surprise. And now it's like, even like I think it was like yesterday, I was like, man, I was like, because I drink water. Like I'll probably have one or two cups while I'm sitting here making breakfast for my damn self. You know what I mean? While I'm sitting here making breakfast, and I'll leave the coffee in the coffee pot, and then by the afternoon, sometimes I'll be like, "Well, I want some coffee." And I think one afternoon, I had got some coffee, and I could not sleep. And it wasn't even that. Excuse me. It wasn't even that like late in the evening. It was like 2 o'clock. It wasn't even like a crazy time or nothing. It wasn't like I had coffee at like 10 o'clock at night or something. I don't know. It was weird. And I got a new coffee maker, so I can never tell. I don't know, maybe because I'm short. I don't know, but I can never tell how much coffee I put in there. But I love it. Yes. Okay, while the coffee is brewing, let me give my spiels. I just hadn't been on my phone during a live. So I was like, let me go on live because I miss you guys. Once you get into the routine, oh, did I do it right? Barabosa. Barabro. I can't do it like Matt do it. Like I can't be Matt. Barabosa. He just let that roll off like brr, brr. He just brr, barabosa. Matthew's a hoot. But let me give my spiels. That's okay. You got it. She's like, girl, stop. Girl, stop. She's like, you can stop now. So, let me get my ashtray and things. Man, it's like so much has been going on, you guys. So much has been going on. I've just been running up and down the steps doing laundry. And today I gotta fold towels and oh, pay bills, gross, adulting, you know, stuff like that. So I was like, let me just hang out with y'all during breakfast because I might not have time the rest of the day. Because the way this week is going, hey, Granny, the way this week is going, it's just like, Mama might need her a little, some liquor or something. That's what, if these bills hit me over the head, okay, if this car insurance hits me over the head, boy, it, Mama might be sipping and tipping. Shoot, more tipping than sipping because I'm a lightweight now. Shoot, I could get a fifth and not even look at me calculating like I could get a fifth and that would I would need to recover from that. What do I want? Bacon and eggs. Duh, that's what I want. Why'd I even ask? You know? Oh my gosh, so much. Okay, where do I want to start? Um, let's start with the ditty. I'm not getting into. Oh wait, let me get my spills. Let me get my spill. Let me get my spill. Where's my banners? Okay, hi guys. Like this video as you come in or out. You know how we do, child. Just like the video, child. Okay, and subscribe. Turn on all your notifications. We're trying to get to 1K. We're trying to show a little consistency. You feel? So do all the things, okay? So the Diddy situation. I can't. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the obvious. I know I should cover Diddy. I grew up in the 90s. I'm very familiar with P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Diddy Pop, Brother Love. I'm I'm familiar with all his aliases, right? But I'm sorry, y'all. Like, Diddy be triggering me. No shade, but Diddy be triggering me just a wee bit. Let me explain. Like, I understand, because I was in Matthews at the beginning, but then when I saw that man in the little interrogation room, I already knew. I was like, oh Lord. I was like, they about to get on some Jaguar Wright shit right now. And I love Jaguar. You know, shout out to Jaguar Wright. Okay. I love Jaguar. She's great. Can sing her ass off. Okay. But you ever have somebody who be going through like situations or legal stuff, and then you be like, why are you telling us? Like, why are you telling me? It sounds like you need to tell the police. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Like, I get she's gonna be a whistleblower, but and the other girl, I hadn't watched too much of hers because she be telling the truth. You couldn't stay. It gets to me. Yeah, it got to me too. Like, I know that stuff goes on in the industry, and thank God I had good parents. You know what I'm saying? Who kept me away from, because I was trying to be a singer. I was trying to be a music producer. So I was definitely would have ran into the likes of Diddy or someone like him if I would have climbed that ladder successfully. But God is good all the time. So I just the whole Diddy thing is like a double-edged sword. It's like I don't want to, like, I can't take listening to the abuse of people, humans, women, children, men. I can't listen to that, like the details of it, even though I'm aware of what's going on, and I can't. it's also sad for me in a flip side of a way because I mean I never looked up to Diddy. I mean, let's get that. See, I my favorite rapper is DMX, and DMX used to call Diddy "Shiny Suit Man," and so to me, he will always be Shining Suit Man. So I never took Diddy serious like that. And then, yeah, I knew he could have a temper tantrum and throw stuff, but I didn't know he was Illuminati daiquiri up like that. Had to edit that on the spot for the YouTube, you know. Um, and you know, maybe at some point, um, I will get into secret societies and the occult because you know I do like to study the occult. I think it's fascinating their practices and rituals and things of that and what they believe, and I think I can do it tactfully. Um, there's so many things as a creator that you think of that you want to do. Why is my bacon frozen? Like, what happens? Did Mr. Freeze just come in my refrigerator and freeze everything? Like, I don't remember freezing the bacon. I remember freezing chicken, but not the bacon. Yeah, my coffee's ready. Oh my god. And it's so crazy. Like, I kind of have a slight headache since I hadn't had coffee yet. So, but yeah, the Diddy stuff is crazy. And I was kind of floored. Not floored. That's not the word. Surprised. No, not surprised. But like, I don't know the word, but Cassie testified and she said a lot. And her text messages to Diddy, you know, she was asking him to, um, you know, that she wanted a freak off. She was like, "Oh, I can't wait for another freak off. Can we have a freak off?" Da 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 da. You know, being like, you know, having, you know, like sexting, but being more sensuous with it. Right? Is that the word? Sensuous, sensual, sensuous, whatever. And I'm not about to blame a victim. I understand that there are pressures and persuasions and things when you are in that atmosphere and you feel like you gotta do some things. I get it. I've been there, done that. I get it. But I was shocked that she really she loved him. She said she did. Now, I don't know if she was just saying that to survive, but she was doing a lot. And there was a lot of drugs involved on her part, on both of their parts. So the drugs had her, the freak offs, the erotic sex had her, I guess. I mean, that's a lot. Huh. And they're supposed to continue today. And I haven't been watching the trial, so I mean the the commentary on the trial. Like I've been watching. Like I tell y'all who I watched, who got me into because I wasn't gonna watch no Diddy trial. I really wasn't. I was specifically trying to ignore the Diddy trial, and because like I said, it triggers me for some reason. And then I clicked on Armand last night, and Armand is so animated, and the way he tells his stories, and I love him down. And I finally caught his, like, 'cause I guess he's in court. So I finally caught his recap. And he did amazing last night. And I need to go back and watch all his lives after, a day in court so I can just enjoy his commentary. Amazing. Armand Wiggins, if you haven't subscribed to the Armand Wiggins show, you missed out. Okay? And who else I watched? Oh, Tisa Tales. Love her. She's great. So I'll be getting the tea here and there. I think I watched the Chronicle Speak video. So I'll be getting the little ditty tea here and there. And I'm going to, look, this is a lazy breakfast, y'all. I'm not even going to clean this skillet. I'm going to cook egg right on top of egg. Shoot. Because I don't eat as soon as I get up in the morning. I know that was like irrelevant, but now I'm going to sit down and drink my coffee and get my brain working. Y'all ever felt like that? I can get my brain to work. Let's see if I made this coffee good. Are y'all having a good morning? Did y'all sleep good? My son said I was snoring. Oh, yeah. I don't make nothing bad. Oh, I don't make nothing bad. I ain't made nothing bad yet. Ooh, that coffee hit. Woo. I tell you what, them 3 or 4 years working at Starbucks paid off, baby. That coffee hits. You haven't been to bed? Bada boss time. Why haven't you been to bed? When did I go to bed? I think I went to bed at like 12. Because I remember listening to Lenny and laughing, and then the next thing I know, Lenny was off, and the TV was off. So I must have slept through all the whatever automatically came on after, according to Lenny. She is hilarious. I love her. I love serious Lenny, and I love goofing Lenny. Nope. ADHD. Oh man. I was diagnosed with ADD when I was in school, but I think a lot of kids in the 90s was. I have a conspiracy theory about that. I think a lot of kids were diagnosed with a lot of things in the 90s, but the ADHD, now that's different. That's different. I think that the HD is like it's high def ADD. You know, I think the hyper component of it is it's got to be hard to turn your brain off if you have ADHD. Maybe I do have ADHD, and that's why caffeine be getting me all twerked up. I can't drink that much caffeine, y'all. Like, I really can't. Like, if I drink something, I used to drink like caramel macchiato, Splenda, extra caramel, 4 shots of espresso. Like, I used to be that girl. But 4 shots of espresso now, I'd die. I couldn't drink those 4 shots of espresso now. I would have the shimmy and the shakes and I'd be up here like Tyrone Biggums. Oh god. Let me hit the cigarette. So yeah, I'm taking the Diddy stuff in small doses. You know, I think Armand Wiggins is and Tisa Tales is very easy to digest. So that's what I'm going with right now. Small doses. Um, Chris Brown got arrested. Mhm. I don't know. I don't know. He got arrested in the UK, and I think he got arrested for drinking. I don't know if it was. I think it was DUI or speeding. I don't know. I I feel. I don't know why I feel like it was alcohol involved, but yeah, he got arrested. Ooh, that coffee good. Ooh, that coffee is good. And I've been noticing like I watch Sister Wives and Cody Brown. Anybody in here watch Sister Wives? Wait, let me look in the chat. Hold on. I'm on the West Coast and I've been busy packing up our house and moving to the East Coast. I'm a 60s kid. Caffeine levels me out. Yup, I get that. And some people it do. That's the way my son is. My son before he like does any studying or homework, he'll come in here and get whatever coffee is left and make iced coffee out of it, whether it's caffeine, not caffeine. Sure. And then he always got Coca-Colas too, and that has caffeine in it. So it levels him out in a way. Now, if the Coca-Cola, he'll drink a whole 6-pack if you let him. So I try to tell him to like pace himself and drink some water. But yeah, I think it does help, especially if you have yeah, especially if you're ADHD it level. Okay, cool. Well, he might be ADHD then. He might be, but he's not in an extreme case to where he would need to be medicated for it. I don't think. I would have to see like evidence, data, and plus he gets good grades. Like it's not like he's not, you know what I'm saying? He gets really good grades. He gets better grades than me. Shh, don't tell him that. Don't tell him I want him to study. Don't tell him that. It makes it easier to focus on, oh, like you can zone in, like really hone in. That's awesome. I didn't ever think about that. Huh. Maybe I should drink coffee before I film my TikToks. And maybe I'll do all the stuff them young kids do on TikTok. Maybe I'll focus. Maybe my edits will be better. I'll be trying to get better with TikTok and things, but it takes time, and I'm realizing that some of them creators have like actual cameras and not their phone. Or maybe they have like an iPhone which has a better camera. So it may be better like features. My camera is like basic, it's just camera. And I don't even think it's like what is it? 1,800 pixel, whatever. I don't even think it's that. I think it's like 720. You know. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm all over the place. That's funny. Uh, 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 uh. My lighter's about to go out, and I'm just holding on till payday. Today is supposed to be payday, so I'm just holding on. I think I got another lighter. It lit, but I think I got another lighter upstairs. I don't know why I'm tripping, but whew, just hold on, guys. We've almost made it to payday, and it's like right before payday. I just be like, oh, God, I just need some weed. Oh God, I need some THC. You know, I just be like, it's not that I can sleep and I can do my lives and do housework. Some people can't do shit without weed, but I can do all the things I I like to do or need to do, right? But in my brain, I'm just like, I'm gonna be great as soon as the weed hit. As soon as the weed hit, I'm gonna be great, you know? And I don't want my subs to think I have gone soft too. I mean, are we gonna talk? Let's talk. I don't think or I should say, I don't want y'all to think I've gone soft. Like, I see plenty of fuck shit going on these YouTube streets that I could talk about, that I could address, but I don't. Because y'all need to get to know me. You know what I mean? Y'all don't need to get to know stuff I react to. You feel me? Like, y'all need to get to know me and my personality first and how I am as a person versus what I'm always mad about or what I'm always triggered by or what I'm always thinking. You know? Sometimes you gotta switch your own game up. Sometimes you gotta do something different. Get on a new vibe, get on a new wave. And that's where I'm at with it. I mean, I would trust me. I see all the fuck shit y'all see. Whether a motherfucker mention me or not, I see all the fuck shit too. But I just sit back, laugh at it, and then focus on my next thing for as content wise. Actually, yesterday I was working on that my vampire presentation. My vampire presentation. And so I'm excited about that, but there's a few things I'm missing, you know. So since moving, I gotta find some things for my vampire presentation. And then I was thinking, like, man, I'm doing all this work, but it's not even like Halloween. Like, but I'm a y'all know I'm kind of occultish, kind of witchy a little bit. So y'all know me. Like, I'm gonna cover Halloween-ish topics all year round. Okay, can we just have that conversation? I know some people come in my lives and they be like, "Girl, it's not even Halloween. Why are we talking about? Why are we talking about this?" But for me, it's all year round. It's all year round. Like, I watch horror movies. I go to the theater and see horror movies all year round. Yeah, I'm not a classic horror movie fan. Okay, I'm like new age horror movie, like the new shit. Like, I didn't get into like Freddy and Jason until like I ain't really get into none of Jason or Freddy. The first Jason and Freddy movie I saw was Freddy versus Jason. That was the bomb. Like, I'll watch that on a repeat, like it's Clueless or something. You know, telling my business, watching Clueless. And I watch like Practical Magic, The Craft, Hocus Pocus. Witches of Eastwick. Y'all get the vibe. 90s witches. It's your channel. It's all good. Yeah, I know. I know it's all good, but I think sometimes, some of my subscribers expect me to address certain things, but sometimes I don't want to address it. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Hmm. I mean, there's always, we have until forever, guys. I can always double back Wait till I get that liquor. I might have an 8-hour live. If I get a bottle of Hennessy and I feel some type of way, I might double back. So I'm giving creators time to go ahead and put stuff on members only. Hurry up. Hurry up. You never know when that bottle of Hennessy gonna hit. Yeah, give them plenty of time to go ahead and private and members only, because I ain't so the only membership I got is the Queen Bees, and they always give me a membership. Shout out to the Hive. Man, I love the Hive. I can always go in there and just listen while I'm doing my household, chores and things, and get the real tea. Even though sometimes I feel like, um, the Hive be on repeat due to, not because of Queen Bee, is because of BHB. Right? Look out, watch out. Yup. They better they better put some stuff away. I would It would make my heart chuckle a little bit if I went to go do a live and then I went and looked for the video in reference to, and that monkey was either deleted, privated, or on members only. Ooh, that would make me chuckle. That would make, that would make me that would just make me like, ooh, I'm pressure, baby. You know, I made you move. I made you do something. I like stuff like that. Like, I like having enough personality and presence to make people move and do something in thoughts of, we better hide that before Sierra see it or review it. That's always fun. Let's see. I want to talk about. I don't know. Did I do a live after Mother's Day? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. And I want to bestow upon the YouTube community. I'm just knocking everything out the refrigerator per usual. I want to bestow some wisdom from my mother onto the YouTubes. Okay. Because we are coming off of Mother's Day, and I think mothers are very important in society and culture and the development of humanity and blah blah blah. Right? Mothers are awesome. We're superheroes. Right? All that. But I also how do I put this? I'm trying to put this delicately. Not as delicately as my mom put it to me, but I'm trying to. Should I do 2 eggs? Fuck it, let's do 2 eggs. Let's do 2 eggs. Might as well, right? It's Friday. It's Friday. Yay. So, I think it's beneficial. Now, I don't know if this is old-fashioned or outdated advice or what have you, but it's just real. Now, for me, I don't care what I got going on, right? I don't care what I got going on. If I have to run to the store and get like ingredients or something, right, that I need to cook, or if I need to go grocery shopping, or if I need to run to CVS and pick up a prescription for me or my son, or if I gotta go to the doctor's appointment, or if the animal shelter call me in to do something crazy, like chase ferrets around the freaking whatever. I'm gonna get over the ferrets, okay? The ferrets ran me ragged. We'll get back to that. But whatever, I got going on. So I leave this house. Now, if I'm just going outside to be there when Zion gets off the bus, then I look regular. Like bonnet on, leggings or sweatpants, sports bra, regular, okay? Face may or may not be washed. Hey, Truth Seeker girl, hey, how you doing? I look regular. Just if I gotta put some oil in my car and I ain't going nowhere, or if I'm just cleaning the trash out of my car, I look regular. Okay, not dirty, not. I don't stank or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't put my wig on. I don't have my bonnet and my little y'all remember Busy Bone? Y'all remember Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony? My little Busy Bone braids. And I'll just have my Busy Bone braids under my bonnet and no wig, no makeup. If I have a bra on, if I might not. Because I'm just at the house, right? I'm just chilling. Even when my family come over here, like, if my mom will come bring me some food, some leftovers or whatever, I look regular. Unless I had already been somewhere, right? But if I'm leaving the house to participate in life, whether that's going to Walmart, going to this ghetto ass Dollar Tree that I go to, because Dollar Tree, y'all don't know, Dollar Tree done stepped up. It might be the $1.25 store, but Dollar Tree done stepped it up. Okay, I don't care where I go. Okay, I don't care if I'm just going to CVS through the drive-through to pick up a prescription and no one gonna see me. I put a wig on. I put a wig on. I at least wash my face, put some lip gloss on if I don't put a full makeup on. If I'm tired, I'll put a little concealer under my eyes and, pat it out so I don't scare nobody. Put some deodorant on, change my shirt or change my sweatpants. Like, I won't go in my whatever I slept in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I slept in these leggings, right? I won't take these leggings out into the world. I'll just change my leggings. You know what I'm saying? Even though I took a shower last night, I'll change my leggings. I don't wear drawers in the house, TMI, but that's just what it is. So I'll put some drawers on, put a bra on, throw a wig on. The wig ain't even pinned down, no glue down, no nothing. It's just there. It's like a hat. It's like a hat on my head. It's brushed out, but the comb is attached, but it's not secure. The wig is not secure. Okay. So, and I'll wash my face and do a little something, to not scare nobody when I go out the house. And I think, I don't know if it's like depression or if it's just, health issues, not feeling good, or low self-esteem or insecurity. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you this: on my darkest day, I will put myself together. On my most heartbroken, darkest, I hate the world, I hate people days, I bet you I'll look decent. I'll look put together. Sure enough, and I'll smell good too. Even if I didn't take a shower that night or that morning, I will deodorant, body spray. My mama taught me always put yourself together. That's what I'm getting to. My mama always, you never know who you gonna meet, you know. My grandma used to say, Sierra, you never know who you're gonna meet when you go to the market. At least put some lipstick on. You know, me at 16, I was like, lipstick? Lip gloss? Grandma, we don't wear lipstick no more. I mean, I don't wear lipstick. You know what I mean? But it's been, I have to be sick. Like, I have to have a cold. I have to have the throw up, the runs, all that before I look crazy leaving the house, right? And I just want to encourage the women of the world to, even if you're comfortable, even if you're married, even if you have a man, even if you're single, but you got a little blue thing, even if you ain't got nobody like me, phone dry as fuck, still take pride in yourself and put yourself together. Okay? Not because you're trying to impress anybody, not because of anything. It's just because it's like self-esteem. It's like it shows that you at least care enough about yourself to look decent. Like, that's why I don't be putting my camera on sometimes, because I be, even when I don't look decent, I be mesmerized by my own beauty. Okay, I'm in love with me. Okay, so you know, just, I'm not saying women are letting themselves go. I'm just saying that it's easy to do that in the world that we're living in. You know, because you know, life is hard and things of that. And I get it. But don't ever lose yourself to yourself. You feel? You know, put it together a little bit. Shoot. And if you got the time and you got the means and you got, you know, you child, it don't putting a little dress on ain't gonna hurt nobody. Shoot, you can wear a little kitten heel and a cute little sundress, baby. And it will look like you did a lot. You can fake it till you make it. They got BB cream, tinted moisturizer. You ain't got to put on no foundation. Okay? Tinted sunscreen. Shoot. There's a whole lot of things you could do. Shit, you could just wash your face and put some more, do your skincare routine and just put your moisturizer and your serums on and you know. Here's another idea too, ladies. If you are worried about your hair, and because I don't wash, you know, I'm black. I don't wash my hair every week. Like sometimes it'll be like 2 weeks I don't wash my hair, right? Because I'm black, right? I coconut oil down. You know, there's gotta be a barrier of coconut oil and shea butter. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. You don't want to always wash your hair, ladies. I get it. It's not healthy to wash your hair every day, right? It'll strip your hair of natural oils. Well, if you're like Sierra, if I can't wash my hair, blow it out, flat iron it, and look gorgeous, then I'm just gonna look crazy with some greasy hair. No, you're not, because black women have been doing this for centuries. We've always had greasy hair. This is what you do. If you don't have heatless rollers, now they got the foam heatless rollers that you put up in your head and you go to sleep, and they're like got the satin around them, and then you undo them in the morning and it's like, oh, you got some curls. Ta-da! If you don't want to go and buy that, right, child, get you a sock. Yes, bitch. A sock, two buns. Part your hair in the middle. Make a bun, right? Make a bun, and then, well, like, put your hair up. Take a sock, roll it. Like, you know how you put. Okay, let me see if I can describe it. Part your hair down the middle. Gather one side, right? Take the sock and from the ends to the roots, roll it whichever direction you want your hair to go, right? And then after it's rolled all the way to the base of your head, to where it's leaning up on your head, take the end of the sock, whichever end that opens up, and wrap it around what you curl, what you rolled. Boom. That's one side. Do the same thing to the other side in the morning. Voila. Curls. If you don't want curls, guess what? You can put some busy bone braids in your hair. Put some what is it? What's that girl? Pippi Longstocking braids in your head. One braid on one side, one braid on the other side. Tie them on top of your head, go to sleep. Or tie them with two socks on top of your head, go to sleep. Wake up, undo them braids, beach waves. Ta-da! Hair done. Hair done. Hair done. And you ain't even got to worry about a bun. Ooh, that's a bar. Ooh, that is a bar. Mm-hmm. Woo! That coffee hit. I'm just saying, let's not. We are all women, and we should take pride in the power of being a woman. And I hate to see a woman's femininity go to waste. You know. And plus, like, everybody like looking at something pretty. Shoot, I like looking at something pretty. The fuck? I like looking at something pretty. Quiet as it's kept. So, that's just food for thought. And here's another food for thought. We are women. I'm an auntie. Okay, I'm an older cousin to some young ladies, and I gotta set a good example. I don't want my younger cousins or um, you know, my nieces and nephews to think, running around here and looking looking like I just rolled out the bed is acceptable, and they should go out and find them someone who looked like they rolled out the bed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think. I mean, you don't even have to be a mother. You can just be a woman or you don't even have to have another young woman in your life to be an example for. You could just look busted and be going to the store, and then some little girl be in the store, and she'd be like, well, I didn't have to get dressed. She didn't have to get dressed. She didn't have to participate. Why do I gotta participate, Mom? You know? It's all about example. When I go to the store and little girls be just waving at me like, hey, 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 and I'll be like, oh, hey. I'll be like, oh, your dress is pretty. And the little girl be like, oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you feel good. You know? At least I think. I think, I should have put the dishes in the cabinet, but I didn't. Slacking on my pimping. Up here worried about eating. Oh God. Okay. So we talked about Diddy, Chris Brown getting arrested, Mothers taking pride in being women and being feminine and being presentable for themselves and nobody else, right? Self-esteem, self-worth, self-love, self-care, right? Okay. So let's talk about um let's talk about proper decorum. Proper decorum when it comes to the spirit world. Okay? Proper decorum when it comes to communicating with spirits. Okay? As y'all know, I'm a witch and I'm versed in these matters. Now, every house in the world, new or old, has what we call a house spirit. Okay, a spirit of the house. And what I mean by that, don't get all woo-woo on me. Don't be looking at your screen like, oh, here she goes. No. When the house is being built, right? When people laying down the foundation and building the walls and the electrical, you know, those are all people going in and outside the foundation of the home, right? All them energies are compacted into the house before anyone moves into it, right? So that forms a house spirit. And then you also have the land the house was built on, and you don't know what that contains. So that contributes to the spirit of the house spirit, right? So if you're going to a place that you've never been and it has spirits, known spirits there or unknown, first thing you want to do is you want to well, I no, I ain't gonna tell y'all that. Uh First thing I would do is introduce myself. Okay. Just like you would to someone living. Just like shaking someone's hand when you meet them. You know, hi, I'm Sierra. You know, I'm here to, hang out with you guys for the weekend, blah, 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 whatever, right? Afternoon, weekend, whatever. Introduce yourself. Okay? After you introduce yourself, um, state your intentions, show respect. Okay? Now, spirits were, well, deceased spirits were people at one point. So they have a sense of humor and a trickster nature, just like anything else, right? So once you introduce yourself and you're comfortable, then you can be yourself, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But with each interaction, each thought, joke, question, have a little, don't be in such a rush, you know what I'm saying? Because things are a lot slower on the other side than they are here. You know how people say, oh, time is just flying by. Time is flying by, flying by. Well, on the other side, time doesn't fly by. Okay? On the other side, time is very slow. That's why they call it eternity. The time is so slow on the other side. That's why dreams seem like they last forever. Is because the other side, time is different. Okay? So you gotta be slow when you talk to spirit. Even when you're pulling tarot cards. I know there I know if you're in the business of talking to spirits on a regular, there's all sorts of technologies you can use nowadays, but tarot cards is a very easy way. Hmm. Very easy, very effective way. And you don't have to guess, you know. You don't have to guess, was it technology or did something happen? You don't, there's no speculation there. Okay. Now, when you get ready to leave the presence of the house, its spirits, known and unknown, residing in the house, you want to leave the property and, sage yourself. Sage the palm of your hands, the soles of your feet, all over your entire aura, all around you. Before you sage, you want to also, before you leave the presence or that house, you want to tell the house spirits, nothing is to follow me. Nothing is to um, go home with me. Okay. If you do not abide by these boundaries, you know, I will have to banish you. And you can say, in the name of Jesus, or so mote it be, or amen, or whatever you want, right? Then you sage yourself. Um, but I imagine professionals, you can consult with any spiritualist um, before you go. And I suggest a mojo bag for everyone doing those activities. I don't care if it's a haunted house or an old house, like you're going house shopping, I don't care what it is. Mojo bags are a necessity if you are not versed in spirituality. Because there's more than spirituality than just sitting in a dark room asking questions. There's more to this than, a creepy ambiance of an atmosphere. There's more to it than that. Okay. And if you are diving into realms you don't understand, I always say, like I told my son, this is what I told my son when he was asking me about something, right? Spiritually. I said, son, I said, you don't want to knock on a door that you're not ready to answer. Okay? So, and um, spiritual attacks, spiritual attachments, those things take um time to show and fester. And by the time you see evidence of it, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. So that's the idea. The stage after. Um, and if you need more tips for protection, um, for those things, you know where to find me. Um, yeah, you know where to find me. But a lot of people are going into situations half cocked these days and are not prepared, whew, for the outcome, which is unfortunate because there will be an outcome. I mean, well, unbeknownst to me, maybe that's the outcome. Maybe that's the outcome they were going for. Uh, maybe they need a change of personality, right? Maybe, um, may- maybe, maybe something different will be good. I don't know, but if you can't respect the spirit world, then they won't respect you. Now, granted, when y'all know me, when I pull out my tarot cards, the spirit already know. Some things spirit know before you have to even address it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll open my tarot cards and be like, "Hey, spirit, what who?" And you know, that's just me. And plus, that little hooty hoo, it's got a frequency to it too. So there's a method to my madness. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. You know, I can't make nothing bad. I'm about to go feed my face. Mm 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 mm. Hallelujah. Hey hey. Mm. I'm just be putting vegetables together and dressing. Mm. Oh, that's good. Mm. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. What's my time? Oh, I did an hour, Jesus. Yes. Her, her, her. And with my Jerry's final thoughts. Somebody said that to me yesterday, and it tickled my spirit. Um, for my Jerry's final thought. On all, in addition to all the other things I said today. Let's not forget about the children. Okay, children see and hear and understand way more than us parents would like to admit. Okay, and I would like all the children to know that are in earshot, even mine, that parents are not perfect. Okay, they were individuals before they embarked on the beautiful journey of raising you. So I would definitely be mindful to not forget our children. Okay. Now, I'm getting ready to get out of here and watch some Days of Our Lives, child. Because, I can't let that Days of Our Lives go, child. Days of Our Lives is a part of my daily routine, right? Okay. Um, but if you enjoyed the spontaneity of this live and just me chatting away in my kitchen, fixing breakfast, not really having a set topic, but just kind of talking. Like the video on your way in or out, or if you're catching the replay. Shout out to the replay crew. I love y'all. Y'all are we are here with it, okay? We are here with it. All right. And don't be watching too much Diddy. Don't be watching too much Karen Reed. Take a true crime break, all that good stuff, girl. And like my video. This is a great video to take a true crime break from. I'm just saying. If you need somebody to talk and just background noise, this would be the live for you. Okay? And if you've made it this far in the replay, thank you. Oh my God, I love you. If you've made it this far in the live, you're amazing. But like the video, and subscribe. Turn on all your notifications. And I have a goal of 1K, and I will get there hopefully soon. I'm gonna try everything I can to get there. Every little trick in the book. I don't care how many YouTube tutorials I have to watch. We're gonna get to 1K one way or another. Right? Oh, And last but not least, I thought that previously was going to be my final thought, but this now I have another final thought. um, you know, I would like to thank Mr. Jimmy for all my subs. Wink wink, hint hint, nudge nudge. And you know what I always say, guys. Until next time, or until, you know, you turn your notifications on and you see me pop up. It's been real. I holla. Goodbye.